Happy weekend. Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey. And guys, we have another Nintendo patent regarding the Nintendo Switch 2. And before I jump into this patent, I want to let you know, guys, that yes, patents are important because patents give us a sense of what Nintendo is actually thinking, okay? And so, yes, there are, I would say, about 20% of patents that are released and never make it anywhere. But I can tell you confidently that 80% of patents that Nintendo does release end up being real products or end up being updates of products already announced. So without further ado, let's go ahead and read this patent here. This one is brand new. It was actually issued today and says systems and methods for machine learned image conversion. Now, this is an update to a previous patent when it comes to machine learning and upscaling. This is what Nintendo is going to do with their next Nintendo system, which is basically AI upscaling, making the image better using machine learning instead of only hardware. Now, let's go ahead and read the claims here. A computer system, let's see here, on converting image in real time, which is this is important, guys. Look, converting images in real time for display on display device. For display on a display device. The computer system comprising a processing system that includes a central processing unit, CPU, and a graphical processing unit, GPU. And listen to this, a CPU including a plurality of processing cores. Basically, they're describing the Nintendo Switch 2. They're describing the internals of the Nintendo Switch 2 in where this AI upscaling, this machine learning image conversion is going to be running in. So this little description here is actually describing the internals of the next gen console. So the processing system comprising computer executable instructions that are configured to cause at least one hardware processor to perform operations comprising executing a video game by processing input providing by a user via input device. Okay, so basically what this does is it actually upscales the image. It doubles or triples the picture in real time. And so this is the if you want to pause it here and you want to read through this, you can. These are the claims right here, but I want to go ahead and show you the images because I know images kind of tell you a better story. Right here, drawings. And so if we click on each drawing here, it'll give you basically here game device. This is the Nintendo Switch. Okay, this is the next gen Switch here. We're looking at it. Okay, we're actually looking at the next gen console, but it's, you know, it's not really assembled. It's just like the internal of it. Okay, game device, video game application. So this is the game device. This is the Switch right here. See the CPU, GPU, okay, and the DRAM. And so the game, this is the video game application right here. So let's say you're playing Super Mario or you're playing whatever game you're playing. Game engine neural network. Okay, this is the brain. Okay, and this is where the upscaling is taking place. We have a display over here and we have an input display over here. Interesting, right? So let's go ahead and look at the other image here. This one's the same image, but it's the other side. We can't really see it well. All these images are kind of like to the other side, and it also says here render image, prepare image, input data, and see here reorganize matrix. No, we're not in a matrix. Reorganize into blocks, 16 by 16 matrix. I guess this is like the resolution is 6 by 16, right? And then you see here, this is basically the resolution. When it converts it into 1080p. 1080p. So I'm guessing right here we have already a confirmation that the Nintendo Switch 2 in handheld mode will be converted to 1080p. Okay, 1080p. It says it right there. This is the Nintendo. This is a Nintendo patent official, and you can read it right here. 1080p in handheld mode. Okay, and so right here we can see another diagram that shows basically how this is the original pixel here and how it actually multiplies it better here, right? And so basically it actually makes it 2 times bigger or 3 times bigger, and so on and so on. And this is basically how it is. But here is a little image here that gives you a bigger picture. This is the original one, right? And so this is how it'll render it. The neural network will make it look like this one right here. The bunny's really upset. And so you can see this is how we see it now. Once it goes to the neural network, it'll make it a lot bigger, and of course it'll improve the resolution. Okay, so basically we see the same exact thing here. Right there we see they're both the same on the on that side, but this is what this system does. It'll make the image a lot bigger. It'll upscale the image using AI, right? Using a neural kind of software here, machine learning. And so this is basically the patent. We have a patent family just because Nintendo has actually been working on this. You see this? This is no coincidence. It says systems and methods for machine learning image conversion. When? In 2020, and then again they updated it in 2021, and then again they updated it in 2022, and then again they updated it in 2023. So this tells you that Nintendo is actually continuing to work on machine learning and on improving the image. So they are working on the next gen system, and they are working on implementing machine learning into the next gen system when it comes to upscaling the game, upscaling the image that is presented on screen. I think this is one of the most clear pictures that we can see that Nintendo is continuing to work on this type of technology in order to implement it in the next Nintendo system. You can see it right here. If this were a one and done thing they throw away, then you wouldn't see 1 patent, 2 patents, 3 patents. This is a family of patents that Nintendo keeps working on. And you can see here on the timeline, they started working on April 2020. Then they released the updated version in July 2022, and then the updated version in July of 2023. And so here we have basically, this is when they actually filed it. It was issued I think yesterday, right? Yesterday. But here we have the proof that Nintendo is continuing to work on this. Okay, so I know there are a lot of people out there that are gonna discredit patents, but let me tell you one thing. It's because they don't understand them. They don't understand patents. When you study patents for as long as I have and looked at so many patents for as long as I've actually broken the code and how they work. I can tell you what patent is being thrown away and what patent is continuing, okay? And I can actually tell you what patent has to do with an upcoming console, right? Or a patent that has to do with a current product that's being updated. That's why if you look at my videos, I've been able to tell you when there is a Switch edition coming, because Nintendo always issues a patent before they issue a Switch edition. Let's say for example, there's a Pokemon Switch OLED coming in the future. Well, Nintendo actually files a patent for a Switch OLED model. You think, wait, that's old. But the reason why they're doing is because they're updating that system, even if it's physically, even if it's just something that externally, the visuals, they're updating something about it. So they need to issue another patent to protect that device itself. And that's something that I've discovered while studying patents. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited that Nintendo is continuing to work on machine learning for the next gen system, and that this can mean that we will get better visuals on the Nintendo Switch 2 in handheld mode, and of course in dock mode as well? All right, guys, that is it for the video. Never give up. Journey on. Peace.